Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am so happy that you're here, and I am really appreciative that you took the time out of your busy lives to visit my channel as well as view this video. If you like the content of this video, please give it a like. And if you would like, also subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. It would really make my channel grow. In today's video, we are going to be covering one of my cabinets slash pantry cabinets. And I'm going to be showing you just the different ways that I organize some of the items in one of my cabinets for easy access, and just a really easy way to reach for some healthy snacks when needed. All right, here we go. Let's look at the cabinet. All right. First thing you'll notice is that I love having everything decanted. I normally put pretty much anything that I can put in a jar, I will put it in a jar. I just love this for the simple fact that it's clear, it's visible. I know when I'm running out of the items, and it's just really a lot easier to restock and make my grocery list. First of all, on the top shelf, you will see that I have a lot of my nuts. First and foremost, I have, well, I guess I should mention the thing that I look for when shopping for nuts and also seeds is actually three things. One, that it has a organic certification. Two, that it is non-GMO verified certification on it. And also number three, if and when available, if it is available, I would prefer to have sprouted nuts and seeds as opposed to regular. For me, it's just easier to digest. On the top shelf, we have my walnuts. I usually buy those whole, and I do keep extras towards the back. And just refill my jar after chopping them in my food chopper and placing them in there so they are easily accessible and ready for recipes or my oatmeal in the morning. Also, next to my walnuts, I have almonds. These are raw, unsalted. I prefer to go unsalted when and if available, and I do prefer to go with sea salt instead of regular salt. So these are raw, whole. If I do need them chopped, I just use my food chopper, and I can go ahead and chop those up and use them as needed. Right next to my almonds, I have my unsalted peanuts. These are, I think, my favorite nut. I love peanuts. And these are actually, I think, like a Virginia brand peanut. They're a little bit larger and a lot more crunchy. They are salt-free though. And then right next to my peanuts, I have my macadamia nuts. These are great, and I love to eat them in moderation. They are caloric, and they're a little on the fatty side. But definitely when I feel like a healthy snack, I can reach for those as well. Right next to my macadamia nuts, I just have like regular salted peanuts, and mainly I keep those for guests or family members if they prefer the salted peanuts as opposed to the unsalted. On the bottom shelf, I have my oatmeal, quick oats. Love my quick oats. I usually have a backup bag always in the back, and always ready to refill my jar when needed. Right next to that, I have my chia seeds. I do use those sometimes in oatmeal, and I do use those in overnight oats, packed with protein. Love those as a protein source. Right next to my chia seeds are my flax seeds. Normally I buy those whole as well, and I do have one of those coffee grinders, so I will, I think the reason why I keep them whole and not processing them, because I feel like when I grind them, it releases oils and they just go rancid more quicker. So I just do a little bit at a time just to keep them fresh. Right next to those are my hemp seeds. I love hemp seeds also. As you probably noticed, I put those in my oatmeal in the morning, and I just love those. Great source of protein. Right next to those, I do have my pumpkin seeds, unsalted. These are not sprouted, but I have purchased sprouted before, and they're not always available. So if I can find them sprouted, I'll definitely do that. If not, I'll go ahead and just get the regular ones. On the bottom cabinet, I have some cacao nibs. Those are so great for oatmeal. Sometimes, honestly, you can just sprinkle them on ice cream. They are a little bit bitter, but you know, I love 70 plus cacao. It's really nutritious. So I'm okay with that. I think my palate's just used to, you know, the bitterness of them, but I love to add those in recipes, and also my oatmeal, as well as sprinkle them on my ice cream. Just various ways that you can use those. Right next to those are my raisins. Love raisins. They're one of my favorite, I think, dried fruits, as well as adding sweetness to a lot of things. So they're just a great snack. I mean, mix those up with some nuts, and you got yourself a really good snack. Right next to those are cranberries. Same cranberries. I love cranberries. I put them also in my oatmeal, and they're just great as a snack. Mix those up also with some nuts. You can throw in some raisins. You can throw in some almonds. I mean, you can make yourself a little trail mix with everything that's pretty much in this cabinet. Right next to those, I have cherries. I also love cherries, and I do use those in my oatmeal as well as in other recipes. So, once again, just great for sweetness. I do have a bag of tart cherries in the back, and I do use those sometimes. Sometimes I do like a little bit of tartness, but it's a matter of preference, really. Right next to those are my jeweled dates. Great sweetness. I mean, they are really, really a luscious dried fruit. They are, these have pits in them, and usually they're just great as snacking, honestly, but there are a lot of recipes out there. I have personally not tried to make any with the jeweled dates, but there are a lot of recipes out there that you can make for energy bars using them. So I would definitely, if you're interested in something like that, just go online and search for jeweled date energy bar recipes, and I'm sure you can find a whole ton out there. In the back, I do have organic date cubes. I do use those sometimes also. I just like to switch things up, especially for my oatmeal. That's like I think of that as like my key meal of the day in the morning, and I just try to pack it with as much protein, with as much nutrition as I possibly can. Like I said, in the back, I have some tart cherries. I also have some dried prunes in the back. Those are great as snacks as well. I believe I have some, let's see, oops, honey. I also have some blueberries, and I also have some figs. So, I think there's some goji berries in the back as well. But a lot of these can be incorporated in recipes. A lot of them can be added to your morning oatmeal. Some of them you can use for your overnight oats. I mean, if you go Google recipes, entering one of these item numbers, I'm sure you can come up with a lot of different recipes that you can use these with. I just like the idea that I have them all visible, easy access, and just if I'm feeling like a salty snack, I'll go in here, and I'd rather eat a healthy nut than anything else that's processed. So I hope you enjoyed my YouTube video. If you did, please give it a like. Once again, I'm so grateful that you could be here to share this with me. And if you do want to subscribe to my channel, please click the subscribe button below, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for visiting.